Derby County. They have Peter Shilton in goals. Mel Sage at 2, Steve Cross 3, number 4 Geraint Williams, 5 Mark Wright, 6 Michael Forsyth, 7 Gary Micklewhite, 8 Dean Saunders, 9 Michael Harford, 10 Ian Wilson, 11 Ted McMinn, and the substitutes are Trevor Hebbard and Mark Patterson. Referee Philip Don of Hanwell Middlesex gets the game underway. I'll give you the Liverpool side as soon as we have a break. Bad pass there, straight to John Barnes, back here by Beardsley, but Micklewhite's there for Derby County. Ablett, Burrows, Williams in hard on Burrows, it comes to Beardsley, Barnes, and tackled out of it by Gary Micklewhite. So a throw into Liverpool. John Barnes to Peter Beardsley, through the legs of Michael Forsyth, who recovers well. Wilson in on Mulby, and it's Williams for Derby County to Saunders. So a good tackle by Hussain, and Mark Wright back to Peter Shilton. Liverpool, they have Mike Hooper in goals, Glenn Hussain at 2, David Burrows 3, and it's Hussain there clearing to Mel Sage. Hussain again, looking for Ian Rush, but Mark Wright is there. Back to Peter Shilton. Number 4, Steve Nichol, 5, Jan Mulby, 6, Gary Ablett, 7, Peter Beardsley, 8, Ray Houghton, 9, Ian Rush, 10, John Barnes, 11, Gary Gillespie. The substitutes, David Speedy and Steve Staunton. It's John Barnes now for Liverpool, kicking from right to left, looking for Ian Rush. Mark Wright there for Derby County, picked up by Nichol, Beardsley, Nichol. And that's Mel Sage getting ahead of Ray Houghton to knock the ball back to Peter Shilton. Harford back to Micklewhite. It only finds Ablett. Beardsley, tackle by Forsyth, tackle from behind, free kick to Liverpool. Quick free kick by Beardsley to Burrows, back to Beardsley, and now to Mulby. Rush, good running by Houghton in space, but he shoots well wide of goal. Houghton had done the hard part, getting himself space. Good running off the ball by Ray Houghton, who, like Dean Saunders, former, and Mark Wright, of course, former Oxford United players. A lovely sweet move there by Liverpool, which Houghton really should have provided a better finish to. Peter Shilton with the goal kick. Houghton. Rush outpaces Wright, and it's Rush. A penalty. A penalty. Mark Wright pulling back. Ian Rush, an obvious penalty, and Liverpool have a chance to take a 7th minute lead. There was no question about it. Rush had outpaced Mark Wright and was pulled back. So it's Jan Mulby to put Liverpool ahead from the penalty spot, unless Peter Shilton can make a brilliant save. And it's right in the corner, a beautifully taken penalty, and so Derby County really on the rack after 7 minutes. The shame of it is that Derby County have made such a spirited start. Ted McMinn to take it, Mark Wright going up there to try and atone for his mistake, which led to the penalty. Mick Harford. Saunders trying to get on the end of it. Saunders wriggling his way through. And that was Ian Wilson. But Mike Hooper with some good goalkeeping there under pressure. Mulby finds Barnes. Accelerates past Sage and Wilson. And beats Cross with a pass out to Steve Nichol. And there's Barnes beating Wright. No penalty this time. And that's Barnes beating Sage. Lovely back heel by Beardsley. Barnes, Forsyth. And Barnes still there. Corner kick. Such a difficult player to dispossess when he's in full flight, John Barnes. Ray Houghton. Out by Geraint Williams. Not too far though. Burrows heads it back in. Mark Wright for Derby County. And that was Ian Rush with a good effort on the turn just over the Derby bar. Mick Harford flicks on to Saunders. Back to Micklewhite. Saunders again. Spaced by Ablett and Hussain. Saunders tries the shot, but it's blocked by Ablett, and Mike Hooper has little difficulty with that effort. Downfield for Saunders, but it's Ablett rather, who clears it. Houghton for Barnes, and now Harford beats Mulvey, and it's Ian Wilson taking it up. And a good ball there for McMinn. Hooper on McMinn, a penalty. So Dean Saunders now. Can he equalise in the 20 minutes? It's there. Dean Saunders in the 21st minute equalises from the spot. Mike Cooper. A rare excursion for him in the first team this season. And Mark Wright winning for Derby to Jan Mulvey. And Wilson clearing for Derby after Mark Wright had beaten Barnes. Gillespie now for Liverpool. Mulvey. Sage, but he's beaten by Beardsley, and it's Rush to Barnes, to Rush. And a great save by Shilton, but it's there. A great save by Shilton from Rush, but Barnes was there to pick up the pieces, and Liverpool in the 23rd minute are back in front. Derby County 1, Liverpool 2. It's back to Steve Cross. Steve Cross looking for Saunders. He knocks it inside for Harford. Harford surrounded by Liverpool defenders to Saunders. Saunders with a shot. Just over Mike Hooper's bar. Forsyth for Derby County. Sage to Williams. Williams to Ian Wilson. Saunders. Williams. So frantic in the middle of the park, and it's the same getting the tackle in. Forsyth finds Wilson. Leaves it to Wright. And there's Dean Saunders, and he shoots straight to the goalkeeper, but Saunders was offside. Mike Hooper's kick, looking for Beardsley. Forsyth beats him in the air. It's Mulvey again picking up in the centre circle. Bowler pass out to Barnes in space. Inside to Burrows. Mulvey. Back to Burrows. Not a good pass there, but Burrows looking for Beardsley. Oh, Houghton rather. Plays it back to Beardsley. Beardsley. Shot that's deflected off Forsyth and Wilson. And it's Nicholl hitting it over and a wide for the goal kick. Williams. Wilson. Saunders, and it's out by Gillespie. Beardsley, Sage back in. Micklewhite trying to find Sage, but it's Barnes clearing. Williams knocking it back, only for Beardsley though. Good tackle by Williams, and it's Sage picking up. Sage, robbed by Beardsley, a beautiful pass to Nicholl. Nicholl onside because he was in his own half. Nicholl going all the way. Cross comes over, out by Wright, only to Gillespie. And that was a brilliant save by Peter Shilton. Burrows for Liverpool. Good instant control there by John Barnes. Through the legs of Mel Sage, but Micklewhite tackling back. It's not gone out yet. Barnes inside to Burrows, doesn't control it. Williams to Sage. Ian Wilson does well, but in pushing it past Mulby only finds Gillespie. Out now to Rush. Good touch on to Nicol. Gillespie going outside him. Nicol cuts inside. Nicol with a shot. And it's a good double save there by Shilton from Nicol in the first instance. And then the header by Peter Beardsley. David Burrows wants to take a short one, I think. And Phil Don making sure that the Derby players are well away. This is Beardsley. And it's there. Superb goal by Ian Rush. Derby County sucker punch there. And so Derby County's mountain becomes even harder. Ian Rush scoring in the 40th minute of the first half. In with a cross, but that's Hussain. Only out to Ian Wilson. Drills it out to Harford. Harford again needs some support. Back to Mel Sage. And that was Gillespie. Cross to Ted McMinn. First time pass, good one. That's Harford, but just wide of the right-hand post of Mike Hooper. Good effort by Mick Harford. Ted McMinn now for Derby County. Mick Harford. And McMinn is dumped over the touchline. And Mick Harford, I think, had a bit of say against Hussain, who's down. It's a corner kick to Derby, but Hussain requires treatment. Good start by Derby in the opening minutes, but then pegged back by that 7th minute penalty by Jan Mulby after Mark Wright had pulled back Ian Rush. Derby equalised from a penalty spot through Dean Saunders in 21st minute, but 2 minutes later Barnes restored the lead. And Hooper just got a hand to it. It's now Micklewhite with the cross. Wilson sliced it. Harford blocked on the line by Houghton, who hacks it clear. Sage now for Derby County. Looking for Harford. Mick Harford inside. And it's out for the corner by Hussain again. Derby County finishing the half strongly. And then, of course, we had that Ian Rush goal a few moments ago, which gave Liverpool a 2-goal lead. Ted McMinn with another corner for Derby. Looking for Mark Wright. For Scythe. But a flag was up. Bit of pushing, I think. The linesman indicating a bit of pushing by Forsyth. So, free kick to Liverpool. And that's Wright to Saunders. Back to Micklewhite. Still too close for Derby, and Mulby intercepts. Now it's Williams. But there's the half-time whistle. Not much extra time there by referee Phil Dunn. Derby County 1, Liverpool 3. Jan Mulby in 7 minutes, John Barnes in 23, and Ian Rush in 40 for Liverpool. And Dean Saunders replies in the 21st minute for Derby County. So there we have it. Half-time score: Derby County 1, Liverpool 3. Now Geraint Williams through for Saunders, but the ball just gathering a little bit of pace off the pitch through to Mike Hooper. That's Mel Sage to Gary Micklewhite. Mick Harford, good control, but it's tackled by Burrows, and it's Ablett forward for Liverpool, but picked up by Mark Wright. That's Peter Beardsley. Oh, I thought there, made a present of it to Peter Shilton. Beardsley now to Barnes, but it's behind him, and it's Geraint Williams picking up for Derby County. Mel Sage. Michael Forsyth. Mel Sage again, but he's tackled by Burrows, and it's Beardsley taking the attack. Barnes streaking through, Barnes. And it's there. It's there, Barnes outpacing the Derby defence. Beating Shilton on his near post. Barnes' second goal. Coming in the 3rd minute of the second half. The score: Derby County 1, Liverpool 4. Mike Cooper's kick. Forsyth, it's over. Forsyth. Steve Cross. Jan Mulvey under no pressure. Knocks it forward for Ray Houghton. Ray Houghton, Liverpool dancing through Mark Wright's legs, but the situation well read by Peter Shilton. Ian Wilson is coming off and Trevor Hebbard coming on. And that substitution not greeted with applause, but booed by the Derby County fans. Ian Wilson getting a good hand. He's tried all he can with his passes. This is in the 8th minute of the second half. That's 53. And Steve Staunton is the likely Liverpool substitute now, and Jan Mulvey is going off. Jan Mulvey is scorer of the first goal. Steve Staunton coming on. May well see David Speedy on before the end of the game, with Liverpool in a comfortable position. Now we're having a double substitution there. Hebbard on for Derby County in place of Ian Wilson. Steve Staunton on, wearing number 14 for Liverpool in place of Jan Mulvey. And foul by Harford. Throw into Liverpool, into Houghton, Barnes, Burrows. Steve Staunton with his first touch. Finds John Barnes with a beautiful pass. And Wright. That's Burrows across, but Micklewhite clears, only finds Staunton. Out to the left to Peter Beardsley. Good passing for John Barnes, beautiful ball over to Mel Sage. Barnes now. Back for Nicol, and it's there. Steve Nicol took a wicked deflection, but that's what it's like when you're at the bottom. Nothing goes right. And the 5th goal goes in and will be credited to Steve Nicol. And that is 11 minutes into the second half, 56. And Derby County on the end of a spanking here at the baseball ground. Geraint Williams. Micklewhite tackled by Barnes, and a beautiful through ball by Beardsley to rush Mark Wright. Forced it out, but Steve Staunton picks up. Derby in all sorts of disarray here. And it's almost a spectacular goal there by David Burrows, but went right across the face and out for a throw into Derby County. Mick Harford falling over, and it's Trevor Hebbard spreading the ball to Ted McMinn. McMinn with a cross, Hooper out. No trouble. John Barnes in space. Derby committed to attack. Always liable to leak more goals. Houghton on a run. Comes off Mark Wright, only to Beardsley. Beardsley has another chance. Beardsley. And Beardsley trying to bend one inside Peter Shilton's left-hand post, but just wide. So unless Arsenal do win at Norwich, Liverpool will be back on top of the table tonight with this, at the moment, 5-1 scoreline. Barnes now to Houghton. Barnes again. Barnes on the hat-trick, but here comes Nicol. And it's there. Nicol again. That coming 23 minutes into the second half. I beg your pardon, 18 minutes into the second half. Michael Forsyth, who of course is a Liverpool lad. McMinn, good control, inside to Hebbard. Back to McMinn. Steve Cross in support, but McMinn elects to cross. Micklewhite on. Saunders going in, but straight at Mike Hooper. Cross to Steve Cross. Ted McMinn. Gary Gillespie to face him. Inside for Trevor Hebbard. Hebbard muscled out of it by Staunton, picked up by Williams. Steve Cross now for Hebbard. Hebbard inside for Saunders. Got his left foot a little bit mixed up and could only fire wide of Hooper's right hand post. Michael Forsyth to Geraint Williams, back to Forsyth. Nick Harford, but intercepted by Staunton. Staunton going there. Ian Rush onside. Ian Rush. Cross for Steve Nicholl. On the deflection of Steve Cross for a corner. That could have been Nicholl's hat-trick. Nicholl himself going to take the corner kick. Staunton waving like mad for the ball. Nicholl and Houghton there. Ray Houghton chips it in for Peter Beardsley. Steve Cross behind him. Back for Houghton. Houghton over to the far post. Gillespie hooks it back. And there's Beardsley, misses it. Beardsley misses it. Both Beardsley and Peter Shilton end up in the back of the net. Good England friends, Peter Beardsley and Peter Shilton, but how that one didn't go in, I just don't know. Ted McMinn. Ted McMinn can have a shot, but he's well wide. Doesn't get hold of it. Just a flush of the old Ted there. This is Peter Shilton. Steve Staunton for Derby. For Liverpool rather. Oh, people wish it probably was for Derby's. Trevor Hebbard now on that pass from Micklewhite, placed by Ablett. Inside for Micklewhite. Micklewhite with the centre. Here comes Ted McMinn. Good move by Derby. Other days that would have been a spectacular goal, but not today. So certainly any hiccups as a result of Kenny Dalglish's resignation have certainly seemed to have dissipated for Ronnie Moran. Saunders now, and a good save by Hooper. Peter Shilton now to get some distance. No, he doesn't. He plays it out, rolls it out for Mark Wright to do just that. It's to Mick Harford, out to Gary Micklewhite. Micklewhite against Barnes. Uses Mel Sage into Williams. Back to Mark Wright. Mark Wright into the box, but it's Ablett out. And he finds Steve Cross. Saunders with a shot which lacked the power to really test Mike Hooper. The free kick to Derby County. Mark Wright going up for this one. A token gesture by Derby here, but trying to play to the end. That's something in their favour. Geraint Williams tried across to Sage. Forsyth getting him out of it. Back to Mel Sage. Picked up by Houghton. There's no offsides at the moment. That's for Peter Beardsley. He's got a lot of space. He's got Houghton up in support. Beardsley with a cross. Out by Steve Cross. Gary Gillespie. And Rush straight at Peter Shilton. Ted McMinn. Micklewhite. just over the crossbar there as Mark Wright and Gary Gillespie untangle themselves. Goal kick to Liverpool. Well, certainly this game was over as a contest, seemingly by half-time, and certainly the 3 goals that Liverpool added since the break have added to Derby's woe. It's Nicol to Houghton, rush in space. Houghton going on his own, but just push it too far, and Peter Shilton out quickly. Let's flick off Hebbard there, but it gives Liverpool good possession. Nicol with a crossfield ball for Rush. He's got John Barnes with him. There's Barnes. Rush coming inside now. Barnes going on the outside of Sage. And there's a corner off Mel Sage. Coming up to full time. Just a bit of injury time to add on by referee Phil Dunn. Not a lot of it. And that was a poor. The ball not in the right place on the quadrant there. Beasley to Houghton. Houghton into Barnes. Back here by Barnes, and Houghton's there. And it's there. A beautiful goal right by Ray Houghton, right on the 90th minute. 7-1. Liverpool. And who can deny them? Derby County, a beleaguered, well-beaten side here at the baseball ground. And as I said earlier, that equals the 7-1 clashing in the second division by Middlesbrough in 1959. Very little time left now. Staunton in there. Ball breaks for Forsyth. McMinn looking for Saunders, but there's Hussain. McMinn, cross. And there it is, full time. Derby County 1, Liverpool 7. Jan Mulvey opened the scoring in the 7th minute from the penalty spot. Dean Saunders equalised from the penalty spot in 21 for Derby. But Liverpool had a half-time lead of 3-1 thanks to goals by Ian Rush in 40 and John Barnes prior to that in 23. John Barnes added his second in 48 minutes. Steve Nicol nicked up with 2 goals in the 56th and 63rd minute to make the score 6-1. And then we had that goal by Ray Houghton in the 90th minute for the 7-1 scoreline. So it's Mike Wilson saying goodbye to you from the baseball ground Derby, with Liverpool sounding out the warning bells to Arsenal with the scoreline Derby County 1, Liverpool 7.